Hey, you guys, it's Soulful Sunday, okay? So I was not gonna record today because I was just gonna chill and relax. As you can see, I'm like one of my pajamas, pajama gowns, okay? But yesterday it was really interesting. Yesterday, like I said, I had a really great time meeting new people, and also lately it just wasn't yesterday. It was yesterday, and also a few days ago. Okay, I ran into some people. They were couples. Okay, it was couples. And sometimes when you speak to couples, if you guys are in a really great energy, a really energetic type of energy, a happy energy, a bright energy, if those couples are going through something, they're not really in the greatest. Sometimes people have a tendency on, I would say, projecting their energy, their low vibrational or their negative energy onto you. Okay, sometimes you may find yourself, if this has happened to any of you guys, you may find yourself in a situation where a couple is like bickering or fussing or fighting or just beefing with each other. So they kind of put you in the middle of it and you don't know what to do. You're like, I'm just here to say hello and, whatever, and just go on my merry way. It definitely happened to me. I could definitely read the vibes off of people. But I don't really speak on it or say too much about it. If someone does not ask me to read their energy, I'm definitely going to respect their boundaries, their spiritual boundaries and their energetic boundaries by not going too deep or diving too deep on a person's. Like, say if you guys are like a spiritualist, the worst thing you could possibly do with a person, particularly with a person you guys don't know, that you guys just met, is I would say forcefully put yourself in their energy or read them and stuff like that. Read off their energy. Basically walk up to them and tell them something that you're getting off of them. Some people, just a moment, you guys. My son's food is beeping. Okay, give me a few. Yeah, so I'm back. Yeah. So basically they'll try to like put you in the middle. But anyway, I don't know where I left off at. Yeah, if you guys are a spiritualist. Um Yeah, if the worst thing you could possibly do is read off of someone's energy and walks up to them and try to tell them what you are getting off of them, but if it's not warranted, please do not do it. Okay, a lot of the spiritualists are like, no, but I feel in my soul, in my heart, I feel like I have to say this, but in some way that is kind of like a spiritual violation. Okay, and that is why I like to. Let people know, like, I'm not going to give you information, even though people think I should just give them information right off the bat unless you are asking for it. I'm not gonna just violate you and just go all in because I feel like some things are just personally none of my business. Okay, and that is how sometimes people can get themselves into situations that they can't get out of. Sometimes experience, I would say, negative experiences by, I would say, um, putting themselves and placing themselves in someone else's energy and someone else's business. Okay. I truly do believe that we should not be doing that as spiritualists. So if you guys are a spiritualist, you guys are into that spirituality, you guys do energy readings and things like that, please do not put yourself in anyone else's energy if they don't ask for it, because it is definitely a violation. Okay. And sometimes we will suffer consequences for doing that. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but I said what I said. I'm not reading anyone in particular. So yeah. But anyway, back to the story. I've been running into couples who have been not in the greatest mood when they approach me. When I do go out and I do speak to people, speak to strangers, speak to random people, I'm most likely networking or trying to sell my products. You know what I'm saying? So I do have a business. I do have to sell my products. I do have to put myself out there. I definitely have to be a little more social and extroverted than I would like to be. I'm an introvert at heart, but that is how I have to be, for the growth and expansion of my business. It's definitely outside of my comfort zone, but I do it. So I run into these couples sometimes, and I wouldn't say always, but it's once in a while. Lately, okay, lately I've been experiencing this. I'll get like a couple who are they're really not in the best or greatest mood, so they like to project. They either try to drag me into their conflict, or they start projecting, or they assume that I'm trying to get at one of the people who are in the relationship. And it's like, no, I'm out here presenting myself, presenting my company. You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining my products to you. You ask me a question, and because I am in a great spirit and a great mood, I seem sus, okay? If you guys are going out to network, you guys are going out, say if you guys are entrepreneurs, say if you guys are are really trying to get out here and network with other people, and you guys are doing it with your spouse. If you are insecure about your relationship, please, whatever you guys are feeling, please leave that in the house. Okay, leave that in you guys' comfort zone, or you guys' comfortable space, because that is really toxic. Okay, and sometimes, like I said, we must understand ourselves. We must be checking ourselves before we leave the house, because a lot of situations that we run into with different people, even with strangers, okay, it could definitely be the cause of ourselves sabotaging ourselves and projecting. Okay, people do have a tendency to project their negativity when they're in their emotions onto other people, and in the interaction that could have turned out really innocent, it turns out to be an absolute cluster of a mess. Okay, and it's kind of like uncomfortable and it's really awkward. So this is definitely for someone. If you guys are in a relationship and you guys are out here selling products and stuff like that, you guys don't have to be buddy buddy. You don't have to have resolve your issue, but definitely check yourself before you leave the house. Agree in the car. Agree before you guys step to other people, before you sell your products, because I do believe in energy affecting what you guys are selling. If you guys aren't in the greatest energy, you should stay your ass home. Okay, you should definitely not be out here selling things. If you're insecure about your relationship and your person, if any person of the same sex or opposite sex approaches you guys and they're being friendly, they're being kind, they're networking, they're in a great mood, you definitely shouldn't be projecting your energy and expecting that person to keep away or stay away or pick up on your little cues because you're feeling insecure about your person. I've definitely had people automatically assume if I approach, a person in a couple, that I was trying to flirt, and it's like, damn, you guys never had someone come to you in a kind way or speak to you in a kind way before. Why do I have to be getting at your person because I'm trying to explain to your person what my products are about? If you're feeling that way, please don't step in my energy, because you know what I'm saying? I try not to take things like that personal, because like I said, I definitely pick up on people's energy and I can easily read what they're probably going through. But I'm not going to go ahead and impart information or tell a person what they should and should be doing. I just want their ass about my energy, because I'm not going to feed into it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, please be to start normalizing people being kind to us, and people being I would say polite and friendly when networking, okay, instead of a person trying to flirt with you. Please, no, everyone is not trying to flirt with you. Me personally, if I ever flirt with anyone, if I ever approach anyone in any type of romantic way, I definitely will make it known, hey, I like you. I'm a very, I would say, direct and upfront person. I don't beat around the bush. I don't play games. I'm grown. I'm an adult. I can confront people. I can express myself to the point where you would definitely know if I'm interested. And if I see a couple and they're together, I'm not going to assume anything, but I'm not going to straight jump for someone. If I'm out doing business, if I'm out selling products, I'm out networking, the last thing in my mind is trying to pick someone up. You understand what I'm saying? Those of you who are really serious about your business and what you guys do, that's the last thing on your damn mind. You feel me? Like it's crazy because it really happens, and I don't think that people are aware of their behavior or themselves when they behave like this out in public, and it really is a kind of disappointing. You know what I'm saying? It's really disappointing. But yeah, you guys definitely normalize people being polite and kind when they're trying to network with you. They're not trying to get at you or trying to be your friend or try to I would say get up in your business. You would definitely know, okay? And most people who react a certain way, a negative way, they're the ones that kind of don't really understand their own energy and what they're going through, okay? And they're the ones that need to stay home, reflect on things like that. And I'm not saying this to be mean or insensitive, but sometimes we really do have to check ourselves, and we have to hear that we have to check ourselves. We're not perfect. You guys, give me just a few seconds, okay? Oh my gosh, all these interruptions. I don't even know where I left off. Okay, my son, I had to tend to my son. His food was beeping. I was flipping it the first time I paused it. Okay. So anyway, I don't remember where I was. And also, if you guys are I'm gonna say one thing. A person, couples, I'm saying this to the couples, okay? If you ever see a person, particularly I'm gonna say a woman, okay? You see a woman who is in her element, who is in a good vibe, a good mood. Um, Couples, if you see a man who's in a good vibe, okay, a good mood, it doesn't matter what that person is. If you see a person in a really good vibe and a good mood, and they're doing something as far as communicating with people in the public, please don't just assume that in some way they're trying to get at you or your person, okay, because they're probably not. If you guys' mind is in a negative space because of a fight or insecurity within your guys' relationship, you guys risk projecting that energy onto that person when that interaction, like I said, once again, could have just been a really innocent interaction. I definitely had it happen to me too many times where I'm speaking to a couple, I'm speaking to a person, the person come down to get a card from me, or they come, do anything, come towards me to get a item from me or a product from me, and the person automatically just accused me of trying to flirt with their person or yell at that person. I'm awkwardly in the middle, like, okay, what just happened? I'm just giving you my card, or I'm just explaining my product. And it really is uncomfortable, and it can turn dangerous because people like to sometimes react on those emotions, those feelings, or whatever they're going through. It has nothing to do with me or anyone else. Um, and sometimes I do kind of understand why some people don't like to work with the public, because they risk running into those things. And for you beautiful, self-confident, okay, really beautiful, so high self-esteem, high self-confident women and men out there, I do feel your pain, okay? I really do feel your pain. Me networking, talking to people, I feel alive when I'm out, when I'm selling, when I'm doing those things. I'm in a really great mood. I'm not going to say my life is perfect or everything is perfect, when it comes to me, but um once again, the last thing on my mind is trying to pick someone up. If I'm feeling someone, I'm direct enough, I'm old enough, I'm expressive enough to tell someone, hey, I like you, I'm digging you, let's exchange numbers, or let's exchange social media, things like that. But when I'm selling, please, 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 hell no. Please do not think or try to I would say confuse my kindness, my friendliness, okay, my openness, my communication, my directness as me trying to get at you, because that's the last damn thing on my mind. Okay? If you guys are feeling insecure about your relationship, please, everyone has their insecurities. Stay your ass home and get that energy right before you come step out the house and be throwing people in the middle of you guys' mess, okay? Because it's not called for. It is very uncomfortable. And yeah, no one wants to deal with that. So please, you guys, try to normalize kindness from other people and not look at it as being I would say, some sort of underlying uh intention to try to get at your person, or to try to, I would say, scam you or work you in some way, okay? I understand that in these days now, a lot of people cannot be trusted. Some people do have trust issues, but no one should have to uh bear the brunt of your trust issues or have to deal with your behavior because of those trust issues. That's definitely something that you should be working on and healing within. And of course, it's easier said than done, but some people really definitely need to check themselves, okay? Stay your ass in the house, okay, and get that energy right, because no one wants to deal with that. It's like when you definitely I would say accuse people or expect people of doing certain things or having certain intentions, you kind of in some way, I would say, provoke the darker side in another person. If you come off in a dark way to another person, you I would say risk provoking that dark side in them. So say if someone came to me in a really nasty way and I would have responded in a nasty way back, they kind of in some way welcome that type of energy towards them. They kind of created it. You understand what I'm saying? You can't look for negativity, okay, and expect positivity to come your way if that's what you're projecting. If you're projecting negativity, you're going to get it back. Sometimes you might get the positive back, and you might be that, that lucky. That person who you're projecting it to definitely might be on a higher level or higher vibration where they don't feel the need to match that energy. And I'm not gonna lie, when I'm out most of the time, like I said, I really do read people's energy. I try not to take it personal. Um, but I've definitely ran into situations like that where I had people project their negativity onto me because they were feeling insecure, not only about their relationship, but probably about themselves, okay? And it kind of makes some people feel uncomfortable when I'm smiling, when I'm okay. They're like, life is so perfect for her. They just want to attack. And I do not take those things personal because I realize that, hey, this person really probably is going through something, it's not my problem. It's not my business. I'm going to leave it at what it is because I know me. I know my dark side. I know that if I get provoked to even go there with someone, It's definitely not worth the energy and the effort to try to bite back. Sometimes it's not necessary. It will definitely escalate the situation further than what it has to be. 333. Okay, you guys. Yes, mind, body, and spirit. Okay. Um. Yeah. Get that energy right. That's all I'm trying to say. The message of today is definitely check yourself before you guys leave the house. Normalize kindness, okay? Specifically when you guys are networking with other people. Um, don't assume that someone has a hidden agenda or something is going on because you're in a bad mood or you guys' mind is not in the greatest place, okay? I'm definitely gonna say that. Yeah, I had to share this with you guys because I know some people out here really truly go through this. And I'm gonna say particularly I would say beautiful people, people who I feel like have pretty privilege, okay? And people don't know things about you. They automatically judge you based on what they see on the outside. They could be having a bad day, they could be feeling really insecure, okay? But you guys should not have to pay for that. You should not have to deal with other people's nasty ass energies and attitudes because they're having a bad day, okay? So stay confident, stay proud of who you are, stay that happy, bubbly person. Definitely stay in that type of vibe because the world definitely needs it. Okay, how people behave today, the world definitely needs it. And a card kept flipping over. It was the strength card. Where is it? I think I flipped it back over. It was a strength card because I was shuffling. I want to do a little spread, but yeah, like I said, I don't always need the cards. Sometimes, in order to, I have anxiety sometimes, you guys. Okay, I'm just so excited to get things done. I can sometimes fidget, so I'll flip through cards, and I don't really need them, but sometimes my hands need something to do. Okay, while I'm channeling, or while I'm getting my thoughts into order. So sometimes you'll see me shuffle through cards and I don't pull them because I don't feel like it's necessary. And I hate to try to force messages or try to force something. Okay. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel natural. So I'm definitely going to leave it here, you guys. If someone is doing this to you, someone or somebody is doing this to you, um, try not to take it personal. Here it goes. Here it goes. I found it. Okay, the strength card. Yes, it's definitely going to take everything in you guys not to respond to stuff like that. Yeah, once again, please don't take it personal. We're all facing our battles, but definitely don't impose yourself in anyone else's BS, okay? So if you guys got something from this message today, grab it. If not, it is what it is. You guys will see a pick a card. Like I said, if not tomorrow, if I get too busy, I just don't, I just don't have the energy for it. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to force it. But if you guys see it tomorrow, you see it. If not, it is what it is. Okay. So I might put a poll down on what you guys want to see it. Maybe later on today. Okay. Or what you guys want it to be. So thank you guys so much for vibing with me, for watching. I will definitely see you guys next time. Okay. Mwah. Bye.